Can Cristiano Ronaldo really win the World Cup in 2026? Everyone keeps asking one question. Can Cristiano Ronaldo finally win the World Cup? And honestly, the answer isn't as simple as yes or no. Because if you look at Ronaldo's career, it almost feels impossible that he still hasn't won it. 5 Ballon d'Ors, 5 Champions Leagues, over 900 career goals, countless records, yet the biggest trophy in football is still missing. But here's something most people get wrong. They think Portugal needs the old Ronaldo, the guy who could sprint past defenders and score from anywhere. That Ronaldo doesn't exist anymore. And that's exactly why Portugal might actually have a chance. For the first time in his career, Ronaldo doesn't need to carry his country alone. Look at Portugal's squad today. They have creative midfielders, dangerous wingers, and players competing at the highest level of European football. In previous World Cups, if Ronaldo had a bad game, Portugal usually struggled. In 2026, that's different. Now Portugal can create chances without depending entirely on him, and that changes everything, because World Cups aren't won by one superstar. They're won by teams that know how to use their superstar. Argentina didn't win because Messi did everything himself. They won because the entire team was built to get the best out of him. Portugal's biggest challenge isn't Ronaldo's age. It's whether they can build a system where a 41-year-old Ronaldo only has to do what he still does better than almost anyone, being in the right place, at the right time, for one decisive moment. Because that's all it takes in World Cup football. One header, one penalty, one finish, one moment that changes history. Of course, there are reasons to doubt it. At 41, the intensity of a World Cup is brutal. 7 matches in 1 month, constant pressure, faster, younger opponents, and football is unpredictable. Sometimes the best teams go home because of one mistake or one penalty shootout. But if Portugal stay healthy, if their young stars step up, and if Ronaldo can still deliver in those big moments, then yes, Cristiano Ronaldo can win the World Cup in 2026. Not because he's still the player he used to be, but because he no longer has to be. And maybe that's the perfect ending to his story. The man who spent his entire career carrying teams might finally lift the World Cup when he learns to let his team carry him.